Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we're going to show you how to change out the Agitator repair kit. If you already have one, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it from AppliancePartsPros.com. It's going to be a very easy repair, and we'll show you how to do it in just a couple minutes. When you open up the Agitator repair kit, you're going to get a new Agitator cam, a new thrust washer, a new spacer, a new dust cap seal, a new Agitator bolt seal, and 4 Agitator dogs. Also included in the kit is the instructions on how to put it in. Not included with the kit is the white grease. If you already have some, great. If not, you may want to order it with your kit. On the Agitator cam and the Agitator dogs, you have to go ahead and pre-assemble them. So you have to take the Agitator dogs and stick them into the cam. Make sure when you put them in that they're angled with the curve of the cam. If you put them in upside down, they won't engage. Once you have all 4 in, you have to go ahead and put the spacer down on to hold them into place. The main reasons you'd be changing out the Agitator repair kit is if any of the plastic pieces wore out, or if the teeth wore off the Agitator dogs and they're no longer engaging in the upper Agitator. And if you're wondering why they call them Agitator dogs, it's because the upper Agitator has a row of teeth in it, just like the Agitator dogs have teeth on them. And when the transmission drives the dogs, they engage in the upper Agitator, agitating your clothes properly so they wash. And dog is the term that they use when 2 rings of teeth or gears work together to drive something, like a dog clutch. First, we have to go ahead and open up the washer lid to gain access to the inside of the washer. We have to go ahead and remove the fabric dispenser. Our particular model just pulls off. Other fabric dispensers may have a lock ring that you have to pull up on to disengage and then lift up on the fabric dispenser, and then there's probably going to be a cap underneath it. You'll have to pry off the cap with a flathead screwdriver. Most models have a dust cap. We need to pull it out so we can get to the Agitator bolt. This is the seal on the dust cap. If it's torn or broken, this is the seal you don't have to worry about because you get a new one in the kit. Underneath the dust cap is the inner Agitator assembly and the Agitator hold down bolt. So grab your 7/16" socket with a long extension. When you first start to take out the bolt, it may be a little tight, so you have to reach down inside the tub and hold the lower Agitator while you break it free. Once you feel that the bolt is all the way out of the threads, lift the Agitator out of the washer. The bolt will stay in the Agitator until we take it apart. With the Agitator out of the machine, we can separate it into its 2 pieces. Stand on the lower half of the Agitator and pull up on the upper half of the Agitator. Once you have it off, you can go ahead and dump it upside down, get out your Agitator bolt, and your old cam set. The only thing we have to do to the lower Agitator is change out the thrust washer. The older ones wear out and crack, or these little tabs wear off. So we'll go ahead and put the new one on. And this is where the grease goes. So if you have some already or you got some from us, go ahead and take a little dab of grease and just run it around right here. You don't have to put a lot on, just enough to coat the top of it. All right, we're done with the lower section, so we're going to set that back down on the ground. And then on the upper section, we have to go ahead and put in the Agitator cam assembly we assembled earlier. So all we have to do is drop it down inside, make sure it goes down through this hole. And there you can see the new one in place. All right, when you're putting the 2 sections back together, there's locking tabs on the lower Agitator that lock together with this part, the Agitator cam. When you push them together, it holds the upper and the lower Agitator together. You don't have to do this. The instructions actually say for you to remove the tabs and just use the bolt to put it together, but I like to put it together the way it came out. Makes it easier to carry around. Now we're going to go ahead and reinstall the upper Agitator into the lower Agitator. Go ahead and lower it together, lining up the tabs with the cam inside. Once you have the tabs lined up with the cam, go ahead and stick your hand down inside, lock the 2 pieces together, and now it's set to go and be put back in the machine. Now that you have it assembled, we have to go ahead and put the assembled Agitator back into the washer. For those of you out there whose locking tabs are missing, or you decided to take them off like the instructions said, we have to put the agitator back in 2 pieces. So go ahead and lower the lower agitator in. Then lower the upper agitator onto it. Once you get it in there, you'll just put the bolt back in place to hold it down. Grab your agitator bolt and your socket, 7/16 inch, and hold your finger onto the screw and guide it back down into the hole. Once you have it in there, go ahead and tighten it down. Once the agitator bolt starts to tighten down, you may have to reach inside the washer tub to hold the lower agitator so it doesn't spin. Once you have the bolt installed, we have to put back in the dust cap. This sometimes goes in and pulls off the seal, so make sure you take a drop of liquid detergent and put it around the edge so it slides down into place nice and easy. We can reinstall any cap or fabric dispenser you took off to get the agitator out. Just go ahead and snap it back in place. Ours is just the snap-in type. So that's all you got to do. Now that we have everything reinstalled, we can go ahead and plug it back in and take it for a test spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.